From what I understand, the best beaches are not on this part of the island. We shall find out in about 3 seconds, but I don't have high expectations for swimming. It is a surfer's destination, but so far not looking bad. I guess it's just that it's rocky. Oh man, this is really nice. But there's rocks and reef and stuff. Quite shallow, so not ideal, but I shall explore around further. It is a really, really cool scene though. I think those girls were Dutch as far as I could tell. So, a common question that people ask when I go to the beach is, what do I do with my stuff to keep it safe? You saw my backpack there. In my backpack right now is my laptop computer, my wallet, my passport, my other camera, my phone. If that thing got stolen right now, man, it would be a major disaster in my life. Now, the only reason that I have the laptop in there is because my room is so far away, and I wanted to be able to come out here and go to a restaurant and edit this video here, rather than having to get back to my room and then pick up my laptop and then come back into town or whatever. The only reason that I have my passport right now is because I was going to rent the motorbike and thought that I might need it. Otherwise, I would not have those two things in my backpack while I'm out exploring. So I'm going to give you my best suggestions for keeping your stuff safe, especially considering that this is the kind of beach that I would be especially concerned about. Many beaches, not as much, but this one, super touristy, lots of people here, then this is where it could definitely get ripped off. So, tip number 1 is go to the beach with as minimal stuff as you need, especially when it comes to the valuables. Leave all valuables behind that you don't need. I just needed all that stuff basically. And then tip number 2 is put your stuff closer to the beach, not back, so that it is not as easy for somebody to grab and run. And then put it inside of other people. So there's tip number 3. So that other people are looking at it, and either they will see a thief grabbing it, or the thief will be less likely to try to grab it when other people are around and can easily see it. Tip number 3 is make it messy. So you saw I had my sarong covering over the backpack. Make it less simple and easy for a thief to grab it and run. If it's all zipped up, packed up, just sitting there, a bag, then they can just grab. One thing that people might do is walk along the beach with a backpack on their back that's empty, see a bag, look around, grab it, stuff it in their backpack right away, so it's now hidden, and then keep on walking, and then nobody can know that they have your bag if you didn't see them grab it. And so make it more inconvenient for them to easily grab things. So I have some stuff out and the sarong over it. That's a pain in the butt for somebody to try to steal right there. And then, what is this, tip number 4 or 5? Then if you do have valuables that you want to make sure and hide, then what you do is you spread out your towel. Well, before you spread out your towel, you dig a little hole in the sand and then put stuff down in there. Your wallet, passports, the little valuable stuff, preferably wrapped up in something so the sand doesn't get into it. Put it in a little hole. It doesn't have to be deep, just enough to cover it up. And then put your towel or sarong or whatever over it, and then you know, put rocks on the corners or piles of sand, whatever, to secure the towel. And then you have your backpack sitting on the sand next to it, but no longer with your valuables inside it. And so now if somebody does grab your bag, then you don't lose your wallet, passport, etc. And so those are the best ideas that I can come up with. What else are you gonna do? If you're gonna go to the beach, you gotta leave your stuff on the beach. Unless it's a beach that has, you know, lockers or whatever, but beaches never have lockers. So you have to leave your stuff on the beach. The ideal is, especially if you're going to a beach that is very close to your hotel, just walk down there with your towel, with a little bit of cash or a credit card if you want to get a drink, and your sunglasses and hat, you know, basically what you're gonna wear walking down there, and then a couple of little things just to keep it super minimal. And then you have almost nothing that can be stolen anyway. So if anyone has any other tips, put them down below. All right, let's take a look at this water. Not very deep, as you can see, 3.5 feet or something. And then the last suggestion is just keep an eye on it. I mean, that's what you gotta do no matter what. Just look up and make sure it's there. I can see it clearly. You probably can't really in the video, but I can see right there, the black and pink multicolored sarong covering the backpack. Still there. So far, so good. Don't go, you know, off swimming laps way out there where you can't see it if it's just sitting there by itself with nobody that you know around to watch it. You know, basic common sense, but just keep your eye on it. So far, I have never had anything stolen at a beach. Hopefully it stays that way, especially today. All right, here we go, into the water. Really nice water, perfect temperature, nice and clear, good sandy strip here. It's just really shallow, so you can see the sand ends, it gets darker there, and so that's going to be rock, and then waves breaking on the reef out there. But there are supposed to be much nicer beaches on Siargao, so the mission in the coming days will definitely be to find them. All right, checking the bag. I'm really not concerned about it, even right there where it's like right in front of those girls, and very unlikely, but still, you never know. It's always a surprise when your stuff gets stolen. It's happened to me a number of times. All right, here, getting a little bit deeper.